Massive motivated sellers everywhere, and I'm going to show you some proof in the real world. I'm not talking about some statistics, some charts, or anything like that. I'm talking about real world. I'm the investor that has my ears on the heartbeat of the street, and this is what I'm showing you. So the very first example is that there are so many motivated sellers out there. I don't care if you're talking about real estate. I don't care if you're talking about cars. There's over millions and millions of people that have lost their jobs or just are being floated, etc. So here's a one great example I want to show you guys is that this is a 2016 Toyota Tundra. And one thing I wanted to let you guys see at the very bottom is it says this. It says, look, I hate to say goodbye to this excellent car, but we need to get rid of our car payment for now. Okay. And why does she need to get rid of her car payment? Because, well, the recession is here, the depression is here, the people are being laid off. And, I talk about taking over payments. Well, here's a great example of taking over a car payment where the seller knows that, guess what, they can't make the payments anymore, and they're letting you know up front that I'm highly motivated. They're telling you the life story. We can't keep the car payments anymore. So I reached out to this seller, and guess what? They owe more than what the car is worth, and they're willing to come out of pocket cash, $6,000-7,000 just to sell this car, because the lady owes about $28,000, and she's willing to let it go without any negotiation for $22,999. Now, I start talking to her a little bit more, asking about what her monthly payments are and stuff like that, and she was disclosing all this information to me that, hey, I have a monthly payments. I can't make the payments anymore, but I'm willing to bring some money to the closing to get this deal sold, and I hinted it if, I could have hinted it and moved forward with me taking over her payments, but I didn't want to take over the payments. I didn't really need another car. I'm just looking on the heartbeat of the streets, because the evidence, the pudding of what's happening is on everyday Joes, everyday Sams, everyday Bobs versus, what the statistics says, versus what the news says, versus whatever people said. Here's a great example of a seller that's highly motivated. She's disclosing on the World Wide Web that, hey, I need to get rid of this car payment. I hit her up. She's underwater. She's willing to bring money at her closing. On top of that, if I were to pursue it, I could even probably get this deal where I'm saying, look, why don't you not bring the $7,000 out of your pocket, keep it in your pocket, and what I'll do, I just step into your shoes and make the monthly payments. I own the property. I give you the debt relief, and you get to keep the $7,000, and you'll also save your credit. You relieve the debt stress, the debt liability. You keep your cash, your little cash that you have, and and in a few years the loan will retire. And I'm very confident this lady would have said yes, but again, I don't want to buy this car. It was just a quick example of, real life people that I see locally that are, starting to feel the pain of, being off from work, not having income. Let me show you another example, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you another example, okay? Now, this is a very good example. If you look down at the very bottom, it says Jason K. Chevrolet Bolt. Now, this is a, electrical EV charging station, and is based in the mall, okay, in the very mall. And listen to what Jason says. This is a great, easy place to charge, but nothing's left hardly at the mall. There's only like 9 stores left here. So guys, before the bug came, before this, everyone talking about this bug, retail was dying, right? Retail was dying. The car industries were hurting. That's why they were manipulating, and fooling the consumers, with giving them 7-year mortgages on cars, etc. And and here's someone that I don't know. They just left a comment on the charging station that, hey, this charging station that's by the mall, there's no stores left. This big huge mall, I know what this mall is, there's only 9 stores left. So the evidence that I bring to you guys is not statistics or charts. Anyone can do that. I'm bringing you evidence from the heartbeat of the street, where these are the symptoms, these are the signs that I've been looking since 2016, when I warned you guys that we're going to see 40 to 60% off the stock market. I warned you guys that, we are going to see a massive real estate crash like never before. I warned you guys that, hey, you know what? Gold's going to shoot up. You know what I mean? And, a lot of people call me nuts. A lot of people, listened to what I said, thought about it, took actions for themselves, did more due diligence, and probably made a killing out of it. And some people, lost a lot of money in their pensions, a lot of money in their 401s, and etc. So, you know, I am talking about two ways right now that sellers are motivated. Stores are all closing down. With these employees are not going to have places to work. At the same time, commercial property on these properties are available, and their landlords are highly motivated because they got to make loan service payments, which means a great opportunity for subject to investing for commercial, right? And you're also seeing, a subject to strategy where, by taking over the seller's payment, it doesn't matter if it's a car, it's a house, it's an RV, it's a motorcycle, it's whatever you imagine. There are going to be so many motivated sellers out there that's unbelievable, because the stimulus check eventually is going to end. The unemployment eventually is going to end. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next is massive foreclosures, a tsunami of foreclosures, and the ripple effect from the car to auto to ATVs, you name it. People are going to start defaulting left and right, and people are already starting to default left and right. There's millions and millions of people lining up for food banks. There's millions and millions of people filing for unemployment, and this is just the fourth week of us shutting down, and there's a lot more gravy coming. And a lot of fools, in my opinion, not financial advice, they thought that, hey, they were buying the dip, you know what I mean, that they were buying a dip. But once that real estate bubble bust, we'll see if they were smart buying that dip in the stock market, which is totally rigged, in my opinion, not financial advice, guys. Okay, now what does this mean? Well, this means that one and first, the new flip, ladies and gentlemen, the new flip, okay, the new flip allows you to capitalize on motivated sellers. Again, the new flip allows you to capitalize on motivated sellers in your local area. And what is the new flip? It's a business that I've created, and I packaged up in a PDF, just like a franchise without all the fees, that I teach you how to start a business with just $100. Right, just with $100, and turn that $100 into 200 to 700 return, 100% return. Okay, and you can do that over and over. How long does it take? It takes anywhere from like 29 minutes to 59 minutes to a couple of hours or to a couple of days or weeks, depending on your skill set. When I first started, I was doing deals in 4 days. Now I'm doing deals in 29 minutes and 59 minutes. My skill set has gotten better because I've done it over and over and over and over. Okay. Now I have students all over America, all over different continents, and they apply the new flip, and it works. I haven't met any student that lost money. The only people that I would say that will lost money is people that downloaded it and just didn't take action. Because if you don't take action, it surely ain't gonna work. Right now, you can download the new flip, take advantage of the economy crash for just $138 versus the $1,000. The bad news is there's only 2 left. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is that think about what's happening. If you're in the market of buying real estate, creating passive income, you may consider hiring me as a coach, guys. Okay, I'll work with you direct for 1 month. I teach you the ins and outs of creative real estate investing, subject to investing, your apps, you name it. Okay. Options, lease options, all that great stuff, okay? And I'll show you how to find these sellers, everything you need to know for 1 whole month of coaching. It's not for everyone. If you can afford it, it's $3,000 for 1 month of coaching. But here's the great thing about it. I'll give you $9,500 of business tools you need for your business, from the marketing, from the websites, the funnels, to the auto email responders, the flyers, postcards. I mean, everything you can imagine to have success in this business. I just give it to you, okay? So profit sharing, just click on the coaching and the mentoring, and then you'll see that, profit sharing. Remember, the new flip, only 2 left. Take advantage of the opportunity in the 2020 collapse. And if you need coaching, profit sharing, $3,000, 1 month of coaching with me and you one-on-one. And then after that, if you want to stick around, it's only $119 a month. You can stay as long as you like and you get the same level of service as if you paid me $3,000. And on top of that, I give you $9,500 of advanced courses and business tools that you need. Too long to list here, so go check it out. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Click the like button. Don't take no for an answer. Be your dreams. This is America. This is the best country ever.